everyone. So I'm storing photocards into my binders, but at first we're gonna be sleeving photocards just because I don't have a lot, so it might help. I do have a few topics to talk about. So I pulled out my laptop actually here. It's actually very gigantic. So I'm gonna be talking about more neighbor lore because they are quite annoying. So basically what happened was apparently a lot of people live there. That's why they're always in and out. That's what I kind of like realized. Because we randomly saw someone holding a baby, and there's like some lady that I've never seen there before. So I asked my mom like how many people are living there because there honestly seems to be a lot, and they're always like in and out, and like it gets annoying after a while, So she's like, yeah, I think like two families live there, and it's like, well, yeah, that is kind of annoying to see people going in and out when you're trying to just like drop off mail, and there's always like someone there, right? So it's like it becomes kind of a burden. There's one time that I actually lost my keys. Like I'm actually an idiot. So I was walking, I think it was like almost like across my street, and I dropped my keys. I don't know where I dropped it, right? And so I just dropped it, and then like my neighbor comes out of nowhere and she tries to talk to me, and I'm like agitated because I'm like, bro, I just lost my keys. And she was sitting next to the bench where it's like closer to my other neighbor, so she could see like the staircase and like what I'm doing. So I literally just pulled up the garage and I just left that way because I was getting really agitated. And I told my brother like, "Hey, can you please open the garage door? Because there's two, right? There's like the garage door and then there's a door to the actual house." So I told him, "Please open it." And this guy, he didn't open it. He just like was like, "Oh yeah, I'm in a meeting, so give me a few minutes." And I was like, oh my God. So I literally just tried to open it and it opened. And I was like, okay, like I guess it was already open. But it's like a tricky way to open the door, so it's very difficult. So yeah, that was kind of annoying. I did see the guy that they tried to set me up with because I was dropping off something for my mom. She drives me because I don't have my license. I know I'm like SpongeBob, it's really embarrassing. But yeah, like she drove me to Canada Post so that we can just drop off her stuff. And he was outside like exercising, and I was like, whatever, like he wants to be fit, like that's good for him, obviously. I appreciate people who like to be fit. But it was really awkward because she like tried to make me say hi to him. I'm like, okay, sure, like I'll wave to him, but like I'm not interested in him in any single way. I feel like people don't get the hint, you know, that you're not really into them, especially I don't want to date someone who's related to my neighbors because I just find them really fucking annoying. I'm sorry, like they're just very hard to deal with. Ever since we moved here, it was just like constant annoyance, constant annoyance. Them going on our property without permission, and then I always have to look outside and see, hey, are they gonna go on our property today and annoy the crap out of us? I don't know. So that was very frustrating. So the month of May, these notes are really scaring me. So the month of May was hell basically. It was very awful. There was like a lot of like scandals, a lot of like issues in the K-pop industry. There was a lot going on. I was very overwhelmed. I think Garam came back and she made like an Instagram, but she isn't gonna be, obviously an idol, but people keep on making up rumors. I'm very happy she is back, which is really great. I always loved her a lot, so I'm glad she's back. And then I know like Young So, there was like a photo of her doing a photo shoot. I think a netizen like took a picture of it, and I was very surprised to see her actually back because I was like I wasn't expecting it. And then what else happened? Yeah, there was just a lot going on. And then the maiden situation, the CEO stepped down, which is really great because he should have stepped down long time ago. Long time ago, he should have done that. So I'm just gonna talk about something personal in my life. If you don't want to hear it, that's okay. The other ones are gonna be about K-pop, but this one is so my uncle had like a health scare, and we told him like please go to the emergency room because I honestly thought he was having like a stroke. And I was like, I obviously was scared because he's been a second dad to me, because my dad passed away when I was like a lot younger. And I had bad news about my aunt because she is sick. So we found out that she only has like 6 months, so it's very difficult for me, in my opinion. So yeah, so there was a lot going on, and then my brother's actually moving out, which is exciting news, but also like terrifying news because I want to explain something. So I live in a house. Like we have like a basement and 2 floors. It's very easy to break in when you only have like a few people living there. So it's just gonna be me and my mom after that. And so I'm always like worried. Like I'm always worried about people breaking in, and like it doesn't help because my mom like she let like one of the neighbors grow crops in our area, and he knows how to open the back door. And he let some random people in last summer, and I was like, what the hell, man? And I think we need to speak to my mom about that because that's not okay. Because if there's less people guarding the house, like how are we gonna survive and stuff like that? But obviously, I'm happy for him. He's moving to an area that is more how do you say it? Like it's near Koreatown, so it's like a little bit better, more stuff to deal with. So yeah. But I was like really scared because I was like, oh my God, like once they move out, it's gonna be very chaotic for us. You know, obviously there's more space. But I was scared because one of the neighbors is gonna ask to park their car there. And I told my mom, I literally coached her, I was like, don't let them park there. Like they tried to park there, like I think they let their well, my mom let like one of the sons park there when he moved, like when we first moved there. And it was so annoying because like when someone parks in that spot, like it's very hard to get in and out. So yeah, because my mom always complained about it. But I was like, girl, you need to stop doing favors for these people who don't give a shit about us. Like they don't do anything for us and they're always loud and annoying. Like, yeah. But I obviously am happy for him because it's like a life change. It's a different thing. But also just letting you guys know, like, I'm gonna start shipping by DHL because they usually drop it off without like well, if you sign a signature release, they just drop it off. And I'm like, that's okay because I usually get home by like 4 or 5, so the package will be there by 4 or 5 or 6 or 7, depends. And so there's no one really home to sign packages because me and my mom work like different shifts, so that can be kind of like a little bit frustrating. I am talking way too much and not sleeping enough. But yeah, that's like an update of mine. We didn't really know until like he kind of like told us the news. Obviously, I was a little bit shocked, but we're obviously happy for him because that's a good life goal to have. Of course, having your own place in an expensive, city can be really great. And let's see what else I have. Okay, so Karina's controversy Instagram post. So she posted something that was really bad. Like she had to delete it. People are saying that she deleted after 10 minutes or an hour. I'm not really sure. There's very conflicting reports. But basically what happened was she had a 2 on her sweater and the 2 relates to this presidential candidate who is a conservative. People are comparing the party to basically the Korean Donald Trump version, which is not good. That's not good. Like no one likes Trump, except for some rednecks. No offense. And there was bits of red on her sweater. She had a mismatched outfit. She posted a rose emoji, but she always posts like matching emojis to her outfit. So I don't know if that's true. But she also posted it near the election week, which was really stupid. I'm not gonna lie. And if you guys don't know, ESPA is my alt group. So seeing that, obviously I was disappointed because I lean towards more liberal. So I was like, what the fuck is going on? Like she's basically voting against her own rights unless it was like a mistake. Like either she was being dumb and not realizing like, hey, it's election week. Sometimes people don't realize until like people tell them, or she actually supports them. I don't know. I just hope she doesn't support them, but it caused like so much like drama among the fandom. Like people were fighting, other fandoms were fighting. People were saying mice are stupid, blah blah blah, like all a bunch of crap. And then her Chinese fans were like accusing Winter of like wearing red, and it's like no, Winter never posted anything, you know, stupid. No offense, like that sounds really mean, but it's the truth. You don't post that kind of stuff. And a lot of idols have been being careful about it because it is election week. Even foreign idols are being careful about it. And it's like, she definitely knew or she's oblivious. Like, I don't know. Okay. So, this is probably old news, but Bane came out as gay. And I was like very proud of him because that is a very difficult thing to do, especially when you live in a very conservative country, Korea. No shade, no tea, no pink and lemonade to Karina, but yeah. it kind of made me think of her differently, to be honest, which is not good. And I really liked Mao's was it her the pre-release actually? It kind of grew on me actually. I really like their music, so I'll probably be unboxing their albums pretty soon. I also really like If I's debut. That was so amazing, but their photo cards are so hard to get, y'all. Like they were like some silly like events that were like not even promoted properly, so we didn't even know, right? And if so, like it was not very long. So Wooah's company is debuting a new girl group while neglecting them. Yeah, that's very true. They haven't had a comeback in a year, and they do have like a new group. I think they're called ITZY or something like that. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I like their song. Like, yeah, please don't sue me, but I really like their music. And I also have some news. I actually bought noise canceling headphones yesterday because my other one broke, and I was like, okay, like this is life changing because it kind of muffles some noise. And you guys don't know, I live in a house that is kind of a fixer upper, so sometimes I will hear like noise around my house, and it gets really annoying because I get overstimulated. I'm a person who just doesn't like noise. It just bothers me, especially when people are talking loud, they're screaming, or like someone's like playing really loudly outside. It just pisses me off really badly. And I try not to get annoyed, but people are saying like, "Hey girl, you should just get some noise canceling headphones and you should be okay." And it obviously helps, but it doesn't drown out everything, right? So that's why I'm planning to probably just go to my cousin's house more often because she lives like 2 to 3 minute walk away, and I was like, their house is more soundproof, and I get to spend time with them, especially if I'm gonna be home alone most of the time. I'm gonna be spending more time with them. So yeah. So Red Velvet, Yeri, and Wendy not renewing. That obviously was disappointing, but it's like they were kind of mistreated. Like, let's be real, they were kind of mistreated. I'm running out of these. This is not good. I do have like a few more, so it should be okay. Okay, so it says Gnarly by Katseye. I did not like that song. I'm sorry. Like, if you liked it, that's okay. It obviously kind of grew on me, so it wasn't as bad when I started listening to it. But at first listen, I was like, you turn that thing off, please. Like, turn it off all the way. We don't want to hear it. We don't want to, like, see it, please. But now I'm getting kind of used to it. I kind of understand, like, the vision. I think her name's Alice, right? She's the songwriter. So, yeah, that's quite interesting. So yeah, there was a lot going down in May, and I hope like next week, which is June, that it kind of like calms down a little bit. Oh great, we ran out of like sleeves. I'm gonna see if I can just pull it out of here. I'm pretty sure I have some. That's not it, is it? Oh yeah, I found it. It's in this package. So I'm just gonna transfer it to the other one later, but we're just gonna put it like this. I ran out of topics to talk about. I always run out, but it's like I just talk so damn much. And it's because I haven't seen you guys for a while, and I don't know, it's just been really difficult. Like the month of May has kind of taken a toll on my mental health, like in not a obviously not in a good way. It was very hard for me. Like it was like news after news. It was like, oh my god, please just stop for 1 second and stop like adding so much news to my life. Like I was getting so stressed. Like sometimes I wouldn't be able to sleep, and I was like, okay, this is not good. If I'm not able to sleep, it's kind of affecting how I'm feeling, how I am at work. Like one time, I just felt so like alone and like upset that I literally just called in sick to work. Like I literally couldn't physically go into work, and um I don't really talk to my coworkers, to be honest. They kind of talk more amongst themselves because they were there before I was there, so they just kind of like chit chat. Obviously, if I chime in, they'll like talk back with me, but I don't really want to engage because sometimes I don't know what to say to them, to be honest. It's kind of a little bit frustrating. So yeah. All right. I lost the original packaging of this, so I made my own, which is really silly, but yeah, these are like the purple pack. I should have told you guys when I was like sleeping, but you saw it, so it's fine. I did buy an NCT Wish album, and it is very adorable. I really like it a lot. I do have some albums on the way. I'm thinking about like which group I'm collecting. I think Kira's I'm collecting kind of like casually, but I'm gonna be selling a lot of like stuff Why does this not look like the same? Oh, I think I accidentally put the wrong one. Oh my god, that is definitely a green pack photo card. Sometimes I get mixed up, so y'all, I am only human. Yeah, so I'm collecting Kira's. I don't know who else I'm collecting. Mal, obviously, I told you guys I was buying that one. Oh, I think I should probably put this in a different pile. This is my Lori pile. So I'll put it in that pile. This stack is really huge. Hold on, let me show you guys. This one's pretty, it's getting pretty fat. So I'm glad we have some stuff to put away because y'all, I've been missing talking to you guys and it's just been hard, you know? Because I wanted to talk to you guys about K-pop, but then it's like I had nothing to post. Oh my god, I was talking to like mutuals on Instagram and we're just talking about new releases and what's been going on with Karina because that's kind of like the new like topic that's kind of trending and I'm laughing because I find it so ridiculous. So it was very hard as a fandom because it kind of affects like everyone. So that was definitely weighing on my mind a lot. So yeah, it was a little bit frustrating. There you go. I'm collecting Stella if you guys didn't know. I already sleeved this one, but I wanted to put it in there so it doesn't like, you know, do a slip and slide and like move around like crazy. So yeah. Let me put that over there. I've been watching actually a new K-drama. It's called Our Unwritten Soul. The main character, like the main character girl, she looks like Shion from, you know, Stacy. Like they look so much alike. Is this damaged? Why does it look damaged? Yeah, it kind of looks damaged from that angle. So I don't know. Also, eBay has been going pretty good lately, so it's been okay. Like been getting some sales, which is obviously really good. Oh my god, we're running out of this pack too, which is kind of frustrating. I think I'm gonna have to buy new sleeves. And I did actually asked my Kiiikiii to ship out the package pretty soon, so we should be having stuff. I did get some decent like tripleS pop posts that I kind of like wanted to show you guys because I did post it on my story. I did get Yu Yun, which is great, which I'm happy about, of course. So that's a great thing about it. Later I'm going out to dinner with my friend who I haven't seen for a while, so I might be filming at daytime and then nighttime, so it might look a little bit different. Yeah, we haven't seen each other for a while. She's doing great actually. Like she has 2 kids and she's married to a doctor, which is really amazing. Because you know, she doesn't have to like work, which is obviously so nice. Like it's so nice, but obviously I don't tell her that because that's kind of inappropriate. Girl, we ran out. Okay, so there's not a lot, so there's 2. So I'll probably be sleeving these off camera, but these are broadcast photo cards, so I gotta be like a little bit careful with these. So we're just gonna put them to the side so they don't get damaged. I have a lot of these green packs. Like I just bought a crap ton of them, and I was like, I need a bunch of these. Like I need a bunch of these. I'm gonna put this to the side so it doesn't look weird. All right, next one, Zalting. Oh wow, those were stuck together. I didn't realize. But yeah, we're going out to dinner later, and she likes to go to this like chain restaurant, which I don't mind about. She is the one who kind of like, you know, plans the restaurant, so I'm like I'm okay with whatever as long as the food is pretty bomb. It doesn't really matter, you know. I wasn't able to film yesterday because I was like helping my mom with a bunch of stuff actually. Like I was helping her exchange like some money because she's going to America for my cousin's wedding and my cousin did ask me to be like a bridesmaid, but I was like, girl, I don't think I can do it. It's a lot of responsibility to be a bridesmaid for someone, so it can be kind of like a little bit daunting. I think I have to put Mayu in like a black sleeve. So we're just gonna put her to the side because her QR code is unscanned and I'm planning to sell hers instead. Just because I don't think it fits in with my collection. So I have to like sell her. Alright, they still got Lynn. Hers is already scanned, so I'm not really like scared about showing the back or anything. There you go. And then Jungwon is already sleeved, but I put him in here so I wouldn't forget about him. I think I have dupes about this. Oh, I gotta show you guys this. This is really important. So I bought these platform albums from this Amazon seller. If you want to know their name, like I can show it to you because they actually sell like really cheap stuff. So these are dupes. So the dupes I'm gonna sleeve in different sleeves, obviously just to save on the green pack, and then I got a bunch of Jake. But yeah. So Sanu and then Jake and then only one Nikki. And then these ones are just the QR code. Let me put that face down. But yeah, these are just a Polaroid photo card set. This one I need to put in black sleeve because I'm not gonna scan that yet. So alright. These are the last ones. And then I'm gonna take a break because I gotta go eat and stuff. And then I literally forgot my train of thought. But yeah, I'm gonna go eat and stuff. And then when I come back from, you know, not my family's dinner, my friend's dinner, I'm gonna be filming more. So we're gonna be putting photo cards away, which is really nice because I haven't done that for a while. Definitely needed to do a lot of maintenance. I saw some on my binders and I was like, okay, there's a lot of like weird empty spots. Like I don't know what's going on, sis. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to fix that. Also, it's quiet right now, but like if you do hear any background noise, you know, my neighbor's always like yelling for some fucking reason. Don't know why. But yeah, right now it's quiet. Very cute. I think they put it in leader order because I know Sungwon was like the first one. I was like, okay, they definitely put it in leader order, which is always like that, of course. But I like to do it by age order. That's just me, right? That's just how I am. That's just how I operate. Wow, I've been filming for 22 minutes and we barely even sleep stuff. This is me yapping for too long. But apparently some people like my yapping, some people don't. So it kind of just depends. Maybe I should stop showing the back because it's literally the same. But yeah, I gotta put that in a black sleeve, so I will probably just deal with that later. Also, I just saw something on Reddit actually, and it was like Kiss of Life Julie was apologizing on Instagram live stream. I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I stopped buying their albums. Yeah, I just literally stopped buying their albums, and I was like, I just have different feelings about them, and it's kind of like hard to shake off because it's like not even like one thing that they were offending people. You know, it was like pre-debut Julie said, you know, word that you shouldn't be saying, and then you know with this like live stream, it's like I feel like she hasn't learned. That's why I don't feel like I need to collect them. I don't feel pressure to collect them. I don't really care to collect them anymore. So I think I'm gonna try to see if I can sell them. I might just keep some of Belle photo cards because she technically was my bias, so I just want to deal with that. And yeah. Uh-oh, they're moving. They're moving a little bit. But yeah, I'm gonna sleeve this one. This is my blind box figurine. I love blind boxes. Oh my god, I went to Koshi Mart yesterday and I really wanted to get a blind box, but I was with my mom. I don't like being with my mom when I buy stuff because she's always complaining like, oh, that's so expensive, blah blah blah. And I bought Taco Bell for her, and then she's like, oh, it was expensive, and like, girl, it was like literally the cheapest tacos that we could get, and she's just complaining that it was small, and I was like, mom, just eat it, please, and let's not worry about it, because I just like I literally told her I just want to spend time with you because she's going to like America next week, and I don't know when she's coming back. But I literally told her I just want to spend time with you. Let's just not worry so much about the price. You know, the price is not a big deal. Like I'll pay for it. It's not a big deal. You know, because she knows I sell stuff online, so I literally told her that. Okay, it's a little bit thick though. Like I don't know where we're gonna put this, but whew, I don't know. Anyways, guys, this sleeving portions of this video is done for now, but I will be storing photo cards into my binders. I'm gonna try to post this by Sunday. I promise you I'll try to post this by Sunday. Because we haven't posted for a while, and I did post earlier this week, but I felt like it wasn't enough. Oops, hey, Ren's popping up. So we're just gonna go to the storing photo cards, and I'm gonna try to talk less in that portion because we already talked about a bunch of topics. If you want to talk about something, You know, just be respectful and civil. I don't want people to have like fights or anything like that. No one's ever fought in the comments, but people do try to fight with me, so I just want to have like a civil and respectful conversation. I'm gonna go eat right now because I have to get ready actually in a few hours. I have to leave by 3:50. So thank you guys for watching. Um another part will be posted together with this. Hi everyone. So I'm storing photo cards into my binder. This is basically the second part. I tried to film earlier or like yesterday, but I was feeling like very tired, did a bunch of errands. I couldn't really do anything because I was helping people with a bunch of errands, so it kind of did take up some time of mine, which is fine. I don't really mind, but this is the only time I can probably film. I don't want to film tomorrow just because I don't have time after work. So I just decided today we will film. Alright, so I do have this Eugen Seasons greetings I got for free from someone, but I'm not sure where to put it. I have no idea. So we'll just like figure out a place to put it. But I do have some IZNA. I think they're mostly like AR cards from I forget the album name. I actually have to check on the back. But this one is One Earth Diary, so they're all of Wonyoung. Gonna put it in this section. And we have another Wonyoung, and it's from like the same album. Very cute. This one's so adorable. One Earth Diary again. I don't think we have enough space, so I might have to sell the Eugen so that we can fit more space. So Bloom Eyes, and very adorable. Her cheeks are super chubby in here. And then this is the last one. It's not focusing. But Bloom Eyes, I'm going to put it on the back here. It's kind of hard to see. I tried to like zoom out as much as I could, but it is a little bit difficult. So there it is. I'll show you just a little bit. I'm trying to figure out where to put the seasons greetings, but I don't think I have space for that right now, so I'll probably put it in the other binder and we'll figure out what to do with it. I do still have some space for album photo cards, so I'm gonna put the next era. So this era is Empathy, and these are all list photo cards. I'm not collecting any more Wonyoung or ISO. I think I'm done collecting extra members because IVE is not a cheap group. They're kind of expensive to collect, especially if you're trying to collect Wonyoung. ISO is not as bad, but you know, it can be kind of difficult collecting people. I just need 2 more photo cards, and I think I'm pretty content with how it looks. Just gonna put this one to the side. I really like this one. It looks like she's wearing like a cute headband. The pages are a little bit weird, so I have to kind of like just put my finger through it so that it goes in. I'm gonna close this one. Alright, on to the next one. I'm gonna grab another binder. So I'm just picking up like any random binders I can get. They're like A5s. This one's a little bit damaged. I don't know what happened here. Like, you can't really see it, but it's like I feel like a bump on it. Might want to get in a little bit closer just because this binder's a little bit tiny. We're gonna have to go to the back. So I do have some new photo cards. I'm gonna have to rearrange them somehow because I decided to collect Stella instead of collecting Anna. So Anna's gonna be taken out. I'm gonna have to move a bunch of things just because, yeah, I'm just gonna have to move a bunch of things. I'm gonna take these out. I'm gonna sell this photo card pretty soon, but I don't know when, so to see. And these are the unit cards, but the unit cards, I'm like, if they look similar and they have like the member, we'll just put them next to each other. So like this. These are Stella photo cards. I just like changed my bias. I don't know why. I just felt like it. It's still pretty early on, so I was like, okay, I'll probably just change my bias. So unit photo card of Stella and Carmen. Carmen looks very young. I know like she's like one of the oldest, but she has like such a baby face. When I saw her, I was like, wow, like she looks really young. And I found out her age and I was like, wow, I didn't know she was like one of like the older members, I think. Mini photo card, so that's what it looks like. She like kind of drew something, which is pretty cute. I still have to find better sleeves for these because they start wiggling and moving. I think someone said K-pop stationery, but I'm not like certain about that right now. I have no idea if this is a pop or not. I have no idea. But we'll probably just put that one over there. I know I have something up here, but I think I'm gonna sell this one because I like this one better. And then we're just gonna rearrange this. I'm not gonna talk much about these ones because these are older photo cards, but I'm gonna try to match them as much as possible. I'm definitely gonna try to get a new phone because I know my sound has been kind of like a little bit wonky. Is this a dupe? Y'all, I gotta sell that. Okay, so I'm gonna put that to the side. At least we know that's a dupe and we can sell it. Not a big deal, girl. So I'm gonna have to rearrange this one as well, which is not fun, but yeah, that's how we gotta do it. Because I'm trying to go by pop order, so I'm gonna have to take out Sui and then Howlin. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Someone tried to tell me how to say it, but honestly, I think I'm probably not saying it right, but you know what? It's fine. Someone keeps on lowballing me on one of the photo cards, like I'll show you, but I'm just like a little bit frustrated with them because it's just hilarious. So I have a bunch of GU photo cards, well not a bunch, but this is K-Town for you pop. So I'm gonna put the pops in H order first. So GU goes first, and then we're gonna put the older pops that we had like a long time ago in here. Goes in there, and then I'll put this one here. It's just not going in properly. And I'm gonna move the unit photo cards just because they're unit photo cards. I don't think they're that special because not a lot of people collect unit photo cards. I think unit photo cards are cute, but they're not like something I enjoy collecting as much. I'm gonna put that one over here there. I'm trying to see what the version is. So this is okay, so that's fine. I don't think it really matters with the version type because I'm like, I'll just put them in like whatever order I like. I really don't give a crap to be honest. So I'm just gonna do what order I like. This is an older photo card. I'm not putting it away. Basically, I'm just reorganizing stuff. This photo card gave me hell. The reason why I didn't get any like Macari Japan packages is because this photo card. I bought one that was really expensive. It was like 9 Canadian dollars. I know that's like a lot. So it's almost like 11 USD or whatever, right? And someone already bought it, but I guess the seller didn't really tell us until like the end of the damn month when like the timer was basically running out for storage time. So that one was like a little bit frustrating, but I got 2 of them for a cheaper price, so I'm gonna sell those. And I'm not sure why I'm showing this one, but this one was already here, so I'm just trying to put it in age order just so that it's not that bad. Okay, so this is the photo card that the person keeps on lowballing me on, and it's so frustrating. Yeah, I try to list it for a fair price, but then they're offering like 5 Canadian dollars, and I'm like, I didn't buy it for that much, you know? So it's a little bit frustrating. This is a new one, by the way. And then we're just gonna put the unit photo cards really quickly, not gonna think too much about it. Alright. I wasn't planning to reorganize today, but I genuinely didn't have enough time. Like, if you saw my schedule, you would be like, okay, girl, like, we forgive you on that one. The next one is, this is Manon's binder. I only was able to sleeve Manon's photo card just because I ran out of photo cards sleeves for the purple pack, and I don't know when I'm gonna buy it, so we're just gonna put this away really quickly. I don't know if I'm collecting Katseye anymore. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to talk about this. It might be a little bit weird, but I know like the CEO of Hype America is Scooter Braun, and Scooter Braun is a shit person. Won't get deep into that, but look what he did to Taylor Swift. He did her dirty, and so I'm thinking like, you know, I don't really want to collect cats anymore. They always take photos with controversial people like James Charles, who is a known like creeper, you know, if you get what I'm saying. And then they hung out with Scooter Braun, but that's a different thing because he's technically their boss, but he's a Zionist, and I don't want to deal with that. But I don't know, I have to see. And I genuinely did not like Gnarly at all, so I'm not sure if I'll be like downsizing or selling the cards. I have no idea yet, so we'll have to wait. Oh, okay, so this might be my non-album photo cards for eyes, so I'm just gonna try to flatten it down. Yeah, y'all, it does not flatten down. I'm gonna have to get a little bit of tape just to flatten it down. I got this from Dollarama, but I'm just like using it so it like kind of flattens down a little bit. But yeah, this seems like my non-album stuff and like my replicas. I do have eye empathy in here, so what I'm thinking about doing is I'm gonna consider moving Liz in this binder. Just because that binder is getting really big, and I'm just like worried that it's not gonna be able to shut like itself, so I don't think it's a good idea. I'll just put Eugen over here just because this is non-album stuff. Her season's greetings. She'll go over here. So I might put her in here just because it's easier, and you know, if it already fits, right? So oh, I have one more binder for IZNA, and then we're gonna figure out what to do with the rest of the collection. Okay, so this is my IZNA binder. I'm just gonna quickly open it up, and we're gonna see what photo cards we can put away, which is only one, but you know what is better than nothing. They are having a comeback pretty soon. It's called Beep. Listen to the chorus a little bit because they had like a snippet. I'm not sure how I'm feeling about it. Sometimes IZNA's music is kind of a hit or miss for me. I don't want people to hate on me. I don't want people to think I'm like being a hater. It's just that my music taste is very different. It kind of depends on my mood. It depends on like what I like. So yeah. But I do have one for Coco, and this is her other Nemo sets. I should have put in the pink sleeve. I literally forgot. I put that for them, but it's okay. I don't want to switch it right now, so I think I'll do it another day. But at least we're kind of making a little bit of progress, which I'm happy about. So we're gonna put it over there. I'll try to remember to change it. Like I'll leave a note for myself so I don't forget, because I have to pull out sleeves and then put them back in. It takes a lot of times. I'm gonna do it off camera just so that I remember, because I probably won't remember. I'll probably forget. Hey everyone, so I just like came back and brought another binder. This is the last IVE binder that I have right now. This is for my ILLIT collection, Odd Youth, that I'm going to be putting some photo cards away. For Genius, I'm not sure what to do with them. I think I told you guys a few times that I might be like just keeping the cards for now because it's hard to sell. Like I haven't sold a Genius card and had like a few things up for sale, so it's not easy to sell their stuff. So I'm just gonna literally keep it like that. All right, let's keep flipping through. I'm trying to figure out where to put these two girls. My collection is not where I want it to be, but it's getting there. So it's not entirely terrible, but you know, it's not at its full capacity, I would say. I'm trying to see, let's see the back of Mocha's card. Okay, so that's the same version as this one, the one with a gun. But I'm like, I don't want to like collect too much, so yeah, so this is the same version as this one. So what I'm thinking about doing is I'm gonna move Mocha up here. I think this is like my last like photo cards because I'm like a little fatigued with collecting ILLIT. It's a little bit difficult to find these photo cards, so I've been just honestly been on the struggle bus a little bit. Oh, for some reason Wanhees is not going in because I don't think it's in the proper sleeve. It might be in the orange pack, and then okay, that's not good. I'm gonna see if I can switch the sleeve for someone else's. See if it works. It might work. This one is an extra one, so I'm just gonna switch the sleeve just so that I don't have to you know, grab another pack out that I don't have because I did run out of the sleeves. So I'm gonna put this one over here. This one should go in properly. Okay, that's nice. So I'm gonna put this one back in the other sleeve, so the orange pack sleeve. I don't know if this one's damaged. It doesn't look, yeah, you can see. So I'm probably gonna sell this for a cheap price. Or I'll probably keep the damaged one and I'll sell like the good condition one just so that, you know, we get some money out of it. Which sounds kind of evil, but I'd rather keep damaged goods and then sell great ones, you know. I don't know if this one's gonna fit, but this one is such a cute mocha photo card. She's holding like a digital camera and then she has like cute stuff on her shirt. Oh, it actually fits. Okay, so that's actually the right size. I think this is where it kind of ends. I'm just a little bit stressed out. I think it's fine. I obviously think like Yuna's is actually pretty good because I have a lot of hers and I want to keep it that way. So yeah, Mocha does not really fit in there, but I just decided like I'm gonna do what I can. Anything else I'm done with. But for Yuna, I'm gonna get another one of hers and we're just gonna call it a day. Like that's it. I'm a little bit tired, a little bit fatigued with this collection. I love the girls so much. I love their music. I love everything about them, but it is very tiring to collect them, especially since the photo book version is just so difficult to find. Like I just genuinely can't find it. This is the blue one, right? Yeah, this is the blue version. So this is Micah. Micah's photo card. Micah, please focus. Okay, thank you. I think Micah's the oldest. I think she is. After Maya, it's kind of funny because Maya's basically an onion now, which means she's older than these like 3 girls on the bottom. So that's a little bit insane to me because, you know, she was very young when Girls Planet debuted, like the show. So it just kind of feels like very weird to see her being only to a few other girls. Okay, so this is my ITZY binder. It's not gonna take up a lot of your time just because we don't have a lot. To be honest, I do want to buy more photo cards, but with my life update, if my brother's moving out, I'm gonna have to be spending more time working and then dealing with eBay sales and just spending more money on like house repairs and rents. So for me, I'm gonna be spending less on K-pop, and that's obviously disheartening for me. I don't want that to happen, but if it's gonna happen, then yeah, that's how it's gonna be. I have to help my family, so it is unfortunate, but yeah, life comes first before, you know, K-pop. So this is the Polka album version, and I bought another one just because I lost one of the photo cards, which was really stupid of me. For some reason, this one does not go in. I swear I put it in the right size, did I not? I don't think they're the same. I think this might not be the right size, but let's try. All right, I'm gonna go off camera and I'm gonna fix it. I'll be right back. I'm back. I'm so sorry about that, guys. I forgot I sleeved it in the green pack and I wasn't paying attention. I used the wrong pack of sleeves, which really sucks. But this is the selfie card that you get in the Polka album version of Air by ITZY. I love this album so much. It's probably like one of my favorite releases of this year. So it's pretty great. I was actually going to go to the post office today, but it closes at 5 and I didn't want to make the same mistake last week. I went last week and I think they close at like, I think it was like the time I got there, it was at least like 5:02 or something. I don't really remember, but it was like 2 minutes after closing. But this guy was in front of me, so he already spent like 1 or 2 minutes talking to the postal lady, and she is kind of a grouch ball, no offense. She gets really grouchy, but she doesn't mean any like thing wrong about it, but she does her job, which is fine. Like she's not a terrible employee, but yeah, she was kind of like a little bit grouchy when I was speaking to her. She was kind of like not really telling me like, hey, we're closed, you know. Obviously, it's my fault that I got, you know, there late, but I thought they closed at 9 p.m. So like, I literally asked her, am I able to drop this off? And then she's like, isn't Canon Post on strike, and don't get misinformed, but they're not on strike. They're basically on overtime ban, so they can't work more than 8 hours. I don't know if that makes sense, but to a lot of people, it might not make sense because it might be confusing for them. But yeah, I don't think she understood that, so that was a little bit frustrating for me. Is this the same? Does this look like the same? Are they not different colors, or is it just the same one? I guess I just put it here. It doesn't really matter. So I'll put the QR code photo card over there. But yeah, she was just like beating around the bush. Like she wasn't saying like, hey, we're closed. Like if she just said that, I would have just been okay with it. But she was basically like, hey, I don't think you can attend that because Canon Post is on strike. But I told her like they're only on overtime ban. And then yeah, she kept on like wasting more time. It's like if you want to go home, just say, hey, we're closed. That's it. Like you just don't gotta tell me anything else. But then she's like, oh yeah, I can't scan that. I'm like, okay, why can't you scan it? Like, is there something wrong? Like, what happened? And she's like, no, I want to go home. Like we're closed. Say that in the first place. Like, don't beat around the bush. And I understand like working retail is a pain in the ass because they probably have to deal with customers like me who come in a little bit late and don't even check the time, which is completely my fault. But literally just say we're closed. That's it. Like that's all you gotta say. Few words, and then I'll understand, and I'll like leave you alone. But yeah, I was a little bit frustrated about that, and I don't really want to go again, especially since it's probably closing soon, and then the lady's a little bit grouchy, so yeah. And usually Sundays are not that busy, so I have no idea why she's a little bit grouchy, but like as long as she does her job and she doesn't, you know, mess up my packages, I don't really care. But that's kind of like a little bit story I want to tell you guys because I really don't like people who beat around the bush. Like just say what you gotta say. Like that's it. Like you don't gotta, you know, beat around the bush. That's all I got to say. I don't know if that makes sense. I'm rambling too much. Sorry about that. So I don't know where my use is. Oh yeah, there's Badge War. Season 3 came out. I don't really watch any like variety show. I get really bored. I'm sorry. Like I watch like 5 minutes of stuff, and I'm like, I'd rather watch a K-drama. Yeah, I'm sorry, but I'm thinking like maybe I should watch it one day when I have more time. I just been kind of dealing with a lot during the month of May, so there was just a lot going on. This is my use 306A. I think it's part of the Everett pack. I don't know the full name, but they're really overpriced on Mercari Japan for some reason. And then Lynn is behind her, so that's pretty good. I don't want to put it in the non-album stuff just because it takes up too much space. So I'm just going to put it here. Everyone, yeah. So I'm going to put hers over here. Technically, it is an object, so I'd rather just keep it protected with the objects. The boy group binder. This is probably the only boy group binder stuff that we have today. I have 2 more binders that I have to take out and then we're literally done. Which is good because I don't want to spend all day work on this because I do have some stuff to do, unfortunately. Wish I could organize stuff. Sometimes it's therapeutic for me to put away stuff, but sometimes it is a lot of work. But today, this doesn't seem like a lot, so I'm not very like concerned about it. Well, this page is so weird. I don't know what's going on there. Okay, I'll just take my pile. I still have like this real photo card to put away, but I don't know where to put him. Oh, I don't know where to put him, so that's gonna be a little bit confusing for me. We'll have to, when I get off camera, I'll probably grab a few binders and I'll probably grab like maybe a boy group binder and we'll just like put him in there and then call it a day because I don't know where to put him. This Jung one, I literally had him in my dupes pile and it's not a dupe. It's not a dupe. I have no idea what I was thinking, girl, but it's not a dupe. I don't know if I'm collecting Enhypen anymore. I lied and I bought their platform album, basically their reverse version. But I did like this comeback. But I don't know if I'm going to be collecting them as like seriously, so yeah, I'll have to think about that. I don't know why Jake's like lonely on there, but I guess it didn't fit in with the other page, so I just like kept them out. I did save a page for it. Okay, that's pretty good. The platform ones I don't want to put away so far yet. So I'm gonna put these ones. Maybe I'll put these ones here, just because they fit better. Like they fit. There's like 3 spots. That's perfect. These are Romance Untold Daydream. I think it's a repackaged album. I got a lot of the Jake Ducky ones. I had a few dupes. So if you want to buy for cheap, literally just tell me like what price you're willing to pay, as long as it's not $1, because I'm not giving it to people for $1. So Sunnoon, gonna put him in here. I'm pretty sure, of course, Nikki is the youngest, and we got Nikki with a ducky. This was the only Nikki photo card I had. The other 2 were dupes. So yeah, not the best luck, but it's okay, guys. And then we have the Polaroid photo card set. So we got my bias. I think I'm just gonna put it in leader order for now, and I'll probably fix it another day. I just forget because he's a little bit younger than some of the other boys. So it's gonna take a while for me to like figure that out. So I don't want to deal with it right now. I think I'll do 2 and then 3, 3. Or is that weird? You know, it's fine. So this is Jake. No, Jake. Jake. Sorry, they have like similar names. I'm so sorry. I want people to think like I don't know their names. I do know their names. Sunhoon. His contacts are freaking me out. They're so scary. I think that's actually fine. It's 2, 3, 2. Okay, I don't know how to count at all. Girl, I need to go back to math class. So Sunhoon, and then we got Nikki. Nikki's gonna go over here, and then we're gonna put the group QR code over here. I'll be right back. Gotta grab a binder for Ryu and then Zhao Ting, and then we are done. Also, actually, for the Sserafim, we also have some of you guys. Sorry, almost forgot about you guys. This is my Kep1er binder. It's a little bit bent. I don't know what happened, but the way I stored it, it kind of went a little bit weird. Like it's so some of the pages are kind of like a little bit warped. I have no idea what went on, but it is a little bit odd. See if I can move this. Okay, so, okay, this is the non-album stuff. Let me just go a little bit back. Tippy Tap. Y'all, I wish this song kind of was a little bit more popular. I felt like it was such a good release, but, like, people just don't tune in anymore, which I don't understand. And I really like this song, so I hope that maybe I can get, like, at least one person to listen to it. That would be really great. I'm gonna put the camera a little bit down just so that it's not showing my tape thing, because my tape thing is very distracting. So I have some Zhao Ting Tippy Tap. I'm pretty sure this is all from the photo book version, but she's wearing like these Hello Kitty pins, which is super cute. Oh my god, someone like on Reddit was like dissing Zhao Ting. They're saying that she's good looking, but there's a lot of people who look like her, and that is the most racist thing I've ever heard in my life, because like no one ever says like other races look alike, but they always say, oh, Asians look alike. And I'm Asian, so that kind of like offends me a little bit. It's just kind of like really racist. So it's just kind of odd to say about someone. Laticular. Oh my god. Very cute. So we'll put the laticular in the middle. I'm not buying any more photo cards, so this is all it. This is all we're having for Zhao Ting. 9 photo cards is already enough, okay? Laticulars, I don't know if they count, but you know what? We don't care. It's fine. So another one, this one's really cute. Like her hair here is gorgeous. Okay, I'm gonna put her over here. The pages are a little bit dirty. I have no idea what went on there. I did not eat anything chocolatey. So I don't eat when I store my photo cards away, okay? You know, I love eating, but no, I would not do that. Okay, so this one's done. Oh my god, this binder. Woo, okay. The heft to it, like, literally almost knocked me over. I'm gonna have to downsize a little bit. Not even a little bit, maybe a lot. For some reason, this one is not going down a little bit. Let me just take my tape measure and see if I can maneuver it a little bit so that you can see a little bit better. Yeah, that's a little bit better. It's not ideal, but at least it's pushing it back a little bit so I can kind of, like, show you the cards. I might have to move a little bit back just because the microphone's really close. There you go. I'm gonna hold it up a little bit. It's a little bit uncomfortable, but I'm hoping one day I can get a bigger desk or maybe just get rid of some stuff. This is so tragic. Like, I'm not happy about the progress so far, so it's not the greatest. Wait, where are her photo cards? Okay, I found it. I found it. The pile's over here. Oh my god. I don't even care if they're a pop or like whatever. I'm not gonna separate them because it is a little bit tiring. I don't know why there is an extra page there. Like, I have no idea why it's there. Sorry if I'm like flipping really slow. I'm trying to be a little bit more careful about it, just because it's very concerning. Oh my god. Okay, so I'm gonna figure out what to do with this. So okay, can you move a little bit back? Yeah, can you please move a little bit back? My desk is like fighting against me. It's like we're in a World War IV or something. Like, please move a little bit back. Just okay. You know what? I don't really. So I got some Sakura. These are from the tin case. A lot of them were damaged, I think, especially Yunjin's. So that was a little bit unfortunate. I'm just gonna have to store it like this. It's not straight, but it's like it's giving me major pushback right now. So I don't want to keep pushing it back and then something falls off my desk. Got some Chaewon. I'm pretty sure I have another Chaewon, but I have no idea what happened to the other one. But I swear to you, I had another one. So I have no idea where it is. Miss Yunjin, I think I'm just gonna put her by herself. So Kazuha over here. And then Unche. I'll have to see if I can find the other Chaewon. I have no idea where the hell she went or where I put her, but this page looks okay because it's fine. It's not the best setup, but it will do for now. So I'm not gonna care so much about like what is a pop, what is a concept photo card. I'm literally just gonna put it away and call it a day. I don't wanna stress out too much about Yunjin. If I can just get whatever card I can get, I really don't care about this point because it is a little bit stressful to get her stuff and it is very time consuming, if that makes sense. So we're not gonna care too much about what's what. So I think this is a sticker. It's not really focusing. Sticker. Okay, she doesn't want to focus. There you go. She was listening, kind of. So let's put that. Okay, the page. Oh my gosh, I almost warped the sleeve. I was very scared of that. I'm pretty sure these two go together, but it's okay. We'll just put it like this. I don't really mind. Pretty sure these are Weavers Japan pops. If I'm not mistaken. Can't even see what I'm putting away just because my binder is being kind of a bitch right now. It's like a very massive binder, so it's very hard for me to put on my desk. I'm trying the best that I can, but I'll figure it out sooner or later. So this is what it looks like. I'll show you the other page so that you can kind of take a little bit of sneak peek. Very cute. So basically 2 of Sakura, but it's fine. It's okay because it will be alright. And that's it for this binder, but for the front page, I'm thinking, oh, this is a dupe, so I thought I didn't have one of this, but I already have it, so that's okay. So I'm going to move this over here. And then this is the last binder. Yes! We're done. We're almost done. Wait, this is the wrong binder. I grabbed the wrong one, didn't I? Oh, this is the right one. Okay, never mind. Okay. Whew, I need to stop doubting myself. This is the right binder. I literally just got confused for a second. A moment of confusion, which is always. Okay, so I think NCT Wish, I'm gonna put it right here. I put them with the Wavy boys and NCT boys, so I'm like, okay, that's pretty good. So we got Ryu from NCT Wish. I think I should probably put him on a blue sleeve, just so that we can save up on these purple pack sleeves, which I'm gonna do pretty soon. Probably reorganize later, off camera, just so that we have better space for the boys, because yeah, it's getting a little bit big though, which I don't really like. But yeah, that's about it for this video. If you did enjoy, you know, please like, comment, and subscribe, or do one of those, or if not, then it's okay. I don't really mind. But thank you guys for watching. Bye bye.